What is good, people? Welcome to another live beat reviews. I'm your host X.E.L.O. Hopefully you guys have had a great week so far. It's Thursday, and once again it's that live beat reviews time. If you are new to the channel or you're just watching this for the first time, any of my lives, we do this on Thursday nights, and it's a live beat review. We have a section inside of the Discord where you can actually put your song in. I prefer to have an MP3 or a wave so I don't have to leave the Discord server. If you have a link, a streaming link, make sure that it is playable inside of the Discord. And that way I don't have to leave the Discord in order to play a track. Because if I do have to leave, I will not play the track, unfortunately. So with that being said, welcome to the live stream. Really hope you guys had a really good week. A lot of interesting things have been happening around the industry. A lot of news about people doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, kind of thing. But yeah, so if you are interested in actually being a part of the live beat review, the link is below in the description of the video. Go to the link, you will join the Discord, and inside the Discord there's a section that says live beat reviews. Put your song, your MP3 or waves in there, and we'll play it live and see and give you a critique about the track. I will only play 2 minutes. That is the most I will pay of the track itself. And if you want the track to be played longer than that, it does require a super chat. If you want more than one track played, it will require a super chat as well. So with that being said, let's see what's going on inside of the chat here. Hopefully someone's in here. Vice is in the building. What's good, man? What's good, Vice? How you been? Stephen Parker's in the building. Yes, sir. KSB is in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Yes, sir. KSB music. Yeah, I recognized it when I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, that's KSB. It's like Kimosabi, huh? That's what's up. So yeah. Saya coming with the drama, yo. Yeah. A lot of things going on in the music industry. Yeah, man. It's people taking, millions of songs down online. There's the whole Spotify thing. The good thing is if you are with BMI and you've actually made some kind of money with your music inside of BMI, if that was your PRO, they are actually doing payouts. So I know some people that have gotten little check from BMI, which is nice to receive, and that's from the $100 million settlement when they sold BMI to that equity group. So if you're a part of BMI, congrats, you just got a nice little check. I don't know how the rest of the year is going to go. I know they are going to be taking a little bit more money from people because it's going to go from 10% to 15%. So who knows, how that's actually going to go, but we'll see. Hopefully it pans out for everybody. I'm hoping the best for anybody who's actually over there at BMI. Because right now, I really don't like any of the distributors. I'm with ASCAP currently, and I don't like them either. But I stick with them because I already paid for it. And I'm definitely not going to pay $75 to go to BMI now. So there's that. Yeah, I understand, Vice. I definitely understand. Alan T's in the building. What's good, man? Let's get off Alan. I doubt they would invite me, man. They would not invite me. I'd have been there with the footage. I'd have been filming people. I wouldn't have been participating in any of that stuff, though. That dude be doing some stuff over there, I heard. I don't know. Yeah. I was never the party type. So there's that. All right. So I guess we should get into the live beat reviews. We won't be on here all night. It looks like it might be pretty quick. There's not that many submissions. It's not that many submissions this week, so let's get into it. And first up, looks like we have Vice Envy. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, let's give it up for Vice Envy. Very nice, Vice. I could hear J. Cole on that, man. Yeah, very nice. I could definitely hear an artist jumping on there. I think the mixer could probably come up. I'm not sure what dB level you have that at. It sounds a little low, but other than that, I like the sound selection. I really like that that interesting like bass that you put in there. I would probably either layer it with another one that gives a little more sub, but I really like the bass. I like the feel of the track. I was expecting the track to kind of go a little bit faster, but then it is hit with the boom, boom. Yeah, so yeah, really, really dope. Let's give it one more time for Vice. Yeah, it sounded a little low. I don't know if it was just the mix or something else, but it sounded a little low. No problem, man. Yeah, Steven. I think it was fire too. I could definitely hear somebody getting on there. All right, but let's move along to the next person. Who the Mac is up next. I think this one is called Fragments. Horror movie, dark melodic type beat. All right, let's go. Who that? All right, let's give it up for Woody Mac, yo. Very nice, man. I actually like the track. Very nice elements in there. I don't know if it's horror. I wouldn't say it's like horror movie. Maybe majestic kind of. Dark, yes. Melodic, yes. I don't know if it'll fit in like a horror movie though. I don't know. It doesn't have a suspense feel to it. Like that gives you that edge of your seat kind of thing. It doesn't give me that. Yeah. I think the mix was actually pretty good. I'm not a fan of distorted, or it sounds like your 808 was blown or the bass was blown. I've never really been a fan of that, but you know, it does still work. So I really like the way you kind of incorporate all that in there. But yeah, let's give it one more time for Who the Mac. Yeah, Vice says he's digging the vibes. Yeah, the little sounds, the little air candy always gets me too. Yeah, that was Hootie Mac. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So KSB is up next. Says he's not finished, but still wanted to share. So let's see what he did. Let's give it up for KSB, man. Coming through with a really, really nice track, man. I really like this track. Nice bounce vibe to it. It took me to a different direction. I thought it was gonna go somewhere else in the beginning, and it went somewhere else. Personally, I think I like the piano better than the guitar. That's just me personally hearing it. Like if I was an artist getting on this track, I would say, hey man, I like those pianos a little bit better than that guitar. Cause like that piano at the end there it sounds like it fits better with the track. Because it's like, it gives a nice warm feel to the track. And that guitar is like just, it's really plucking. I would definitely, that's just me. I would say the piano fits a little better on the vibe of the track itself. Maybe bring in the guitar for like the hook instead of like vice versa. But yeah, I really like that track. Nice mix. It doesn't sound bad at all, man. I can't really say anything else about it. Let's give it up one more time for KSB. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like right there, like that part right there just set off everything. Like I was like, oh yeah, that fits way better. Like I said, that's just my personal opinion. I mean, you can keep it the way you want to. If you want to keep it that way, that's fine. I can still hear somebody getting on it. I would just kind of take out some of the highs of that guitar because it's like really, really plucky. And it kind of will throw off an artist if they're not focused or trying to get on the track correctly. All right, so next up we have Hanabi. He says he has his friend 7 Gamer Minutes first track. So let's see what he did. Mm-hmm. Seven Gamer Minutes, first track. Vice Axel was the first track ever. Yep, his first track ever. Wow. Wow. First track ever. That's not bad. I mean, not bad at all. Once he gets into like sound selection, actually mixing things in. Why will people call me now? Why? Yeah, so basically, I forgot my train of thought now. Yeah, so really good work from him. If this is his first track ever, that's almost amazing. Like if it's his first track ever. Very nice progressions on there. I'd probably, mix out the bell a little bit more. It's a little bit too high. Change out that bass to a real bass. It sounds like really, really synthetic. But yeah, all that comes with time and actually doing this over and over again, you start to realize and start to hear different things that'll make and improve the track. But yeah, really, really good work, man. Let's get it one more time. Yeah. Classic Hank is in the building. What's good, man? Agreed. I think for the first time, that's an awesome track. All right, so let's move right along. Next up, we have Alan T in the building. Let's go. All right, let's give it up for Alan T, man. Coming through with the guitar thing too. Very interesting name. I like that. Really good work, man. I like the guitars. Like, I don't know what else to say. I kind of like the drum loop. I don't know if it's like distorted or not, but it sounds like it may be a little distorted. So just be careful with the loops when you use them like that. But I mean, other than that, it is almost a flawless track. I really like it. I like the bass line on there, really cool, groovy. Guitars are really cool. I don't know if it's like an artist thing, if artists will kind of get on there. It's because there's like a lot going on with the guitars itself. But I really like the track, man. Let's give it one more time for Alan T. Yep, Classic Hank thinks it's fire. Vice. Stephen Parker. Yep, everybody thinks it's dope. Yep. All right. So next up we have Stephen Parker. Let's go. Let's get what up with Stephen Parker and bringing us to the party, man. Thank you for joining us, for bringing us the party, man. Appreciate it, Stephen, man. I went to nightclub mode right there, yo. Just all right. So I said you need that snare, man. You know. Yeah. That fist pump. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. G-Track, what's good? Thank you for joining, man. I don't understand why people trying to call me while I'm doing a live. Never understood that, yo. Yeah, man. Turn up like a vegetable. All right. So next up, and last but not least, we have Saya for the night. He says a regular beat, no vocals. What? What is that about? Let's hear what this is about here.
Saya, what are you doing?
Oh, him and Steven going at it. Hey. All right. I see you, sorry. I see. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, I think Alan's gonna ignore you, man. I don't think he's gonna reply to that. Yeah, man. No problem, Steven, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys for dropping by and putting some stuff inside there for these live beat reviews. If you are new here and you're watching this, we do beat reviews on Thursday nights inside of our Discord. So the link is below in the description of the video. So if you go to the link below, there's an option to join the Discord, and then you put your stuff in the live beat reviews, and we do this on Thursday nights. Yeah. Yeah. Nice when you brought back that for the, yeah, definitely nice. Definitely nice. All right. So, we're at the end of the month, man. There's about to be another sample flip soon. there's like what, a couple more days left. I don't know if any of you guys are following me on IG. I am doing like a 30-day beat challenge. So I've been trying to make a beat like every day. It's crazy, man. And actually post it. So I'm getting down to the wire. It's like what, 2 days left? Goodness gracious, y'all. So tomorrow and Sunday, I think Sunday's Easter, right? I think it's Easter. But yeah. Let me know if you guys have like any questions on here while we're on here for a little bit more. If not, we will leave. We'll end the live. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys for stopping by and actually putting stuff in here. Like I said, we do this on Thursday nights. If you are new here, definitely have heard improvements from a lot of people, man. Like everybody in here is coming with something different, something dope. So yeah, keep up the good work, man. I've been like super busy, and I've been trying to get back into my writing mode because I see a whole bunch of people asking for rap vocals right now. So gotta get back on my pen and pad, as they would say. Try to crank out some songs for this sync stuff. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so like I was saying earlier in the video, if you are with like a PRO like BMI, I know today they actually paid out people. So I've seen anywhere from like $25 to like 1,700. So some of them are pretty nice, some of them are just but yeah, that was from the whole $100 million investment that they're putting back into the company and into their artists and things, because they just sold BMI. So it's like a payout to the people from the merger. So, I mean, with that being said, I hope, there are people out there that got some really nice checks. I'm just hoping, like I was saying earlier, that, everything is really cool and people are still getting paid what they should be getting paid, because I know they're going to be taking a little bit more from BMI. Instead of it being 10% like it was, they're going to do 15%. I mean, and if you really think about it, that's like a 50% raise for them. So, you're going from 10 to 15. That's a 50% raise for them, y'all. So hopefully they do good stuff with the extra money and are supporting the artists in other ways other than just, taking. But, we'll see what the investors do and how everything kind of pans out. Just make sure there's no, yeah, of course there's chats I'm missing. Vice says Thursday's his favorite day of the week. Yeah, sample flip soon, yo. Yeah, happy Easter. No problem. Oh, Neox, I hope that's correct how I'm saying that. It was good. Thank you for joining, man. Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Beat Reviews. If you do have a beat or a song that you want to be reviewed, I have a link below in the description of the Discord to get to the Discord, and you just drop them in the live beat reviews and we'll get it played. Yeah, it's not going to be that great, Vice. Like, I'm just writing to write. Is no real meaning behind it. It's like for sync, like it has to be kind of like specific for what they're kind of looking for. So it won't be that great. It'll work, but it won't be that great. Yeah, it does sound crazy. So, I mean, if you really think about it, if you're only getting 10% and you get another 5%, that's already half of what you are making. So 15 is like, man, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen like contracts like that where managers will do that. They'll start off for like, 10% and then they'll ask for 15% when you start, making money, getting a buzz or whatever the case may be. I've seen it plenty of times. So it's very interesting, But I mean, they're starting to like really like buckle down. I mean, I think it's kind of worth it in a way. I've heard that BMI pays out a little better to composers than ASCAP, but I've heard that ASCAP pays artists, like full song artists, kind of better than BMI. So I mean, it's a catch-22. Like both of them suck if you ask me personally. I hate the way they hold on to like your money for so long. So that is one thing that a lot of people will not tell you about sync, is that it really does take a long time. So if you get a placement today, let's say today is what, the 28th of March, right? So don't expect to actually get paid for that placement until like next year. Because usually it's either like from 9 to 12 months before it even shows up on your PRO, and then you wait another like quarter in order for you to actually get paid. The good thing about ASCAP is if you have everything, if you have your publisher, your writer, if you get all of that, then you always get paid. You get paid like all year round, because they have a section where they do international. So there's an international check that you get, and that's if you're a writer or a publisher. Then there's a publisher, just publishers get paid on 1 month, and then writers get paid on like the next month. So like you'll get paid like every single month. That's if you own, the whole entire song, and that's publishing, writing, and all that stuff. So it's a really cool thing. Whereas I think BMI, I think it's like every quarter they pay you. So gotta struggle for those 3 months, and then you get paid. And you struggle for another 3 months, and then you get paid. It's crazy, man. As far as I am with ASCAP right now, I've had ASCAP for like 10, 12 years, maybe more than that. Might be like 15 years. But yeah, I've had it for a very long time, but I wasn't really getting anything from it, because, I wasn't actually on like, TV and film. I wasn't performing like that. So it's a performance rights organization. So you won't get anything until you actually do some kind of performance or shows. And that's another thing that people don't really tell you. They just think, I put a song out, it's getting played, but, is it getting played on the radio? If it is, you can get royalties from that. Is it getting played on TV, films, video games? You can get paid for that. Are you doing live shows in places? Because venues are supposed to pay you, or should I say pay ASCAP, and then they pay you for any kind of live shows that you do. Steven says, which one is better? Ooh. Like I said earlier, and this kind of matters what you actually do. If you're an artist, and you do a lot of performing and doing shows and things like that, I would say go with ASCAP. Currently, I think ASCAP is free right now, so that's another reason I would go with ASCAP, because you can get your writers and publishing right now for free. So if you haven't done your PRO yet, I would say jump on it, because right now it's free. BMI used to be free for all these years, and now ASCAP's free. So it just kind of makes you wonder what's really going on. But if you're doing like composing and like TV film stuff, I've heard that BMI pays out a little bit better. I don't have any proof of it. I've heard people that have ASCAP and BMI, and they say the BMI side pays out a little bit better for composers doing like, TV shows, stuff like that. How true is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're pretty close. I don't know how far up it is or how far down it is. So like, let's say you made like $20 in BMI, you may make like 18 on ASCAP. So, I mean, It's probably like a $2. I don't know. Just to be honest. I've heard CSAC is really good, but I believe they are 15% of your royalties as well. So they take 15% upfront for their company and to do whatever they do, and then they pay out the rest of the royalties to the composers. Whereas ASCAP right now is the only one that is not owned by someone else. So it's like 4 artists, and it's free right now. And they only take 10% of whatever they're pulling in. So, and I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody who has had ASCAP has said that their setup is a lot better than BMI's, because you can actually see every single track that's placed in the cue sheet. So if you're on like ASCAP, you can see every single placement. And what this does is actually gives you an option to see who's actually getting these placements. Like it'll tell you like the company's name, how long the duration of it was. They'll tell you, like, let's say Kardashians, for example. So the Kardashians have a show. There's probably like 125 tracks in one show. So just think about that. You have 125 tracks to just one show. And all these artists or, you know, producers are on there, and you know, some people get 10 seconds, some people get 9 seconds, some people get 30 seconds, some people get a minute and 20 seconds. So it just kind of matters where they need to use your stuff. Sometimes there's like artist songs on there. There's just beats. There's background, you know, there's the dramedy stuff. There's the drama itself. There's the hype portions. There's the you know, the pop stuff. So like there's a whole bunch of different tracks interacted in each show. And there's about 120 of them for each show. So just think about that. So a lot of people will tell you that, you know, sync is oversaturated. It's not. There's so much stuff out there. There's so much music that they need right now. But I'm going to just warn you that it does take a very, very long time for you to get paid. So if you're not a patient person and you don't want to wait on stuff, I would not suggest to go and sync. It is very frustrating. If you have a day job, you're throwing stuff in the sync, run with that until you are able to kind of sustain your lifestyle, whatever that is, with your music. Not sure why they made the business so confusing. Well, I mean, that's why it's a business, and that's why they have people in places to kind of guide you in different ways. And I mean, it's just another way to make money. That's pretty much all it is, you know. Like it in a way it is very, very straightforward, especially if you're talking about like the PROs and stuff. So basically you make a song, you register that song with your PRO, whatever your performance rights is, whether that's BMI, ASCAP, or CSAC. And what they do is they go out and they get what's called a cue sheet. And these cue sheets will tell you what your song was used on in the show. So let's say you were on a Kardashian show. Basically, the person who actually made the show will send a cue sheet into ASCAP and say, all right, these are all the songs that were played on the show, and you receive the performance rights from those songs. So just think like every TV station or network actually sends in money because ASCAP will say, hey, we're here to collect the money for the artist. So they'll have a bulk amount of money sitting in whatever account. I don't know how they do it. And then they distribute the money out to the other people. So they take 10% of whatever the big gap is, and then they share out the money to the rest of the people. So that's kind of it's kind of how it works. I mean, it's really not that confusing once you get into it, but I can definitely understand the confusion. All right. So what if you just want to write and produce songs? Which is the preferred publisher? If you're just going to write and produce songs, like I said, if it's a song that you're actually putting out there and there's like an artist attached to it, I would say ASCAP. Everybody wants to call me when I'm on a live. I don't understand. Um, but yeah, if you just want to do writers and produce songs, I mean, really, in all honesty, I don't think it really matters that much. It's not going to be that much different. You're not going to, be able to notice it. At least, I mean, that's what I've been told. I really couldn't say yay or nay. Right now, I know if you do go with BMI, you will be paying $75 to join them. And I think ASCAP is free right now. So I don't want to say it is and it's not right now because I haven't been on the site in a minute. But the last time I checked, which was like last month, it was free. So I would say go with the free one. But it just matters whichever one you want to do. Just make sure that you do have one. Yeah, sync is a beast, man. I enjoy it because I just like making music, and it's just a residual on the back end that I get. Like I don't worry about them. Like I'll crank out like a whole album, like 10 tracks, send it to a library. If they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, I'll pitch it to another library. When that library accepts it, I'll send up their, the formats, whatever they need, the cut downs, like the 30-second, 60-second, the whole track. Then they want stems or alternate versions of the track. So that's why I love Reaper right now, because I can do all that and then just set it up and then hit render all, and it'll render all of this stuff. So I don't have to sit here and render each one every single time. I can just do all of it in bulk, render it, walk away, go eat, come back, and all of it will be done. I double check it, make sure everything's right, send it off to a library, and I forget about it. There's so many tracks that I've done that I have no idea what they're doing right now. There is a site that you can go to where if you are brand new to sync and you want to kind of see which library is actually working for you. That's a good way to look at it. It's called TuneSet. Let me see if I can write that in here. So tuneset.com is where you can actually go and put your songs that you've registered with libraries just to see if they actually get placements. They don't catch everything, but like if you're on like, Bravo, USA, TNT, ABC, CBS, like any of the regular stations, they'll catch it on there, and you'll be able to kind of see your placement, and then they'll even give you like a little snippet of how your song was actually used inside the track. I think that's super dope, yo. Yes, thanks for joining, Vice. Appreciate it, man. Can these publishing companies copyright your music for you, or do you have to get it done yourself through the copyright website in Washington, D.C.? Here's the thing, right? Like, copyrights are not what they used to be. Like, if you create something and it has like some kind of timestamp on it, guess what? You've just copywritten your stuff. Usually when you're sending this stuff to Washington is if it's like an album that you're actually releasing. At that time you would do it. But if you have publishing companies, they'll just register the song with ASCAP. They won't do a copyright of your music. Usually when you're doing copyrights now, is like if you want to copyright your lyrics, you send that stuff in. You'll send in, like, if you did an album, you'll copyright your lyrics itself. Some people do a sound recording. If they have the rights to the whole entire song, they'll do what's called a SR form, and they'll fill that out. It's called a sound recording. So that's a different beast. It's not necessary nowadays like it used to be, where everybody was kind of stealing things. But right now there's so much, anybody can take anything from anywhere. A I was showing people in my last like Reaper video that you can just, if I wanted to rip anything off of anything, as long as I can hear the music on my computer, I can rip it up and put it inside of Reaper. And if Reaper ever comes out with a stem separation, it's pretty much a wrap. Like it's a wrap for sure. Yeah, man. But yeah, I hope you guys got some info out of this. I don't know if there's any more questions. I don't even know how many people are actually on here right now. Looks like there's not that many people. But then again, I have no idea because YouTube is very weird. But yeah, I guess definitely check out TuneSat if you are looking for that TV film kind of stuff. I don't know, how many of you guys are actually looking to go that route. It seems like a lot of you guys are more for getting beats to artists. And if that is the case, it's, essentially you sign up like some kind of beat store or somewhere to sell your stuff. I would highly suggest to make your own website. And that's just me personally, because a lot of these guys out here, like the beat stars and stuff like in Arabic, they're like kind of controlling of your stuff. Yeah. That is kind of true. Like it'll give you a timestamp inside your DAW. So I mean, like anytime you create something, it is already copyrighted if it has something that has a stamp of a time and a date. Anything that has like a stamp of time and date, that's when it was created, and that is your copyright. So yeah. So if you have it in your DAW, it's pretty much copywritten. But like I said, if you're doing a whole song and you're actually releasing it out there to the public, if you are the writer, you would definitely want to have your lyrics copywritten. If you want, just so if your song is kind of blowing up and then somebody comes and just takes your whole song kind of thing, you're like, hey, I have my lyrics already copywritten in DC, and you have a really good case with that. I mean, there's even the poor man copyright where you can send it to yourself. Like I said, as long as it's been stamped and dated, usually you're protected. So the poor man copyright does work as well. So if you wanted to send out your lyrics to yourself, it has a stamp, has a date and a time. As long as it's not opened up, you should be good. Whereas the copyright one, you can open it up and it'll be registered with Congress. Big whoop-de-doo. It's not like it used to be, man. It's totally different nowadays. But yeah, I guess we'll be jumping off of here. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I'm good to go. All right, guys. It's been fun, hopefully informative as I possibly could be. And just let you guys know I still do one-on-one. So if you want to actually sit down one-on-one and discuss any of these things, yeah, definitely let me know. Just go to the website, xelohh.com, and just schedule your one-on-one session. All right. So with that being said, I guess that's the end of this one. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Till next time.